Welcome to Poets from the Neighborhood. I am VeerajaR.
And I'm Sandy Coomer. We hope you'll enjoy the poems we'll be reading today. Poems written by your friends and neighbors. The first poem is Go Any Distance by VeerajaR. I will go any distance if I can see you one more time. Keeping up the faith we fervently upheld, striving, I am forward as promised, seeking peace always.
I'll Be Here by Amy Hall. I'll be here when you come home. I have washed your favorite sheets. I'll be here when you come home. I'll make your favorite meats, legs and thighs and ribs piled high. Our reunion will be sweet. I'll light a fire and warm you up. I'll pour the wine and fill your cup. As your gracious host, with breast to boast, or perhaps a rump roast, I'll make the finest toast. But until I learn of your return, one lone candle will I burn.
Zoo by Susie Margaret Ross. So-called natural habitats are all the rage now. But is the rage outside their confines or within?
You'd sit on a porch like what I have got, by Hardin. If you had one, you'd get up early, before the dog moves, before the birds begin their pick and rolls, before admitting to yourself you are so absurdly happy it has to be offensive to those without a porch. You'd watch intently the tucked back sky post wings of the dirt dauber, the fence posts stepping forward out of the dusk light. People without porches. How do you hear yourself think? You spend your days honestly, without counting breaths divided by the number of starling flights. You live without the insurrection of daily sitting still, no following one thought tumbleweeding through a notebook. Unreal the kind of fortitude you must possess. You ought to think about some set-aside time with the world, with all things small-winged, a sycamore limb, almost not quite reaching the ground, accelerating these finest moments, thought like forsythia going wild on a breezy day, warbler and rococo, porch board moan, larkspur whisperings, gladioli, glad handing the wind, with too few onlookers adding their own.
I wrote the next poem. It's called If You Want To. You can slide your voice like a trombone and polish the morning light like brass. You can swill the syllables of your outrage, spit in the face of anyone who's done you wrong. We've all been where you stand now, or at least in a replicated place, a museum for hearts broken by the deeds of one once loved, a shrine to misery and rage with words engraved in stone. If you want to, you can leap across the chasm to the other side. It's not that far if you trust your timing and the strength of your legs. What can you do when you get there but breathe? Join people standing knee-deep in yellow flowers. Count the bees, 100, 1,000, each doing its one essential job, spreading answers to a world hungry for a code, an imprint of what's still unbroken. If you want to, you can put up your hand, stop the whirling wind, and let the trees claim the hard job of deciding what to do next. Let the hush of vowels be the language of dawn, all those O's and ahs. Who knew pain can travel into the throat, but just as quickly out again? Who knew the ugliest day of your life can lead you to light? Your words another language repeated on the wind, across the prairies, the deep valleys. The world lies in wait for the smallest kindness, the tiniest thread of hope. If you want to, you can sing for all those thirsty hearts and hear the melody return to you. The world is changing. Shush, listen. The world is changed.
Single Step by Susie Margaret Ross. At last I can forgive. I have buried my sorrows beneath that great wall of the past, and I am ready to begin the long march toward healing. Thank you for watching Poets from the Neighborhood. We hope you'll join us again soon.